Hello, salutations, welcome everyone. My name is Matty Ruddy. I am here with a platformer. So, Twitch has started capturing me just fine. Okay, hang on, let me move this over. So, first thing being first, yeah. I grew up reading all kinds of these old Franco-Belgian comics. Like, I didn't read as much Marsupilami, but I did read I read a good amount of Tintin, I read a bunch of Asterix and Obelix, a bit of Lucky Luke. I never really got into Spirou, which, funnily enough, that's where Marsupilami started, but I'll probably end up back on that topic at some point, so yeah, let's just hop right in. Well, that seems about right as to how that interaction would go. Well, yeah, I can see why we need to stop this guy. Tutorial level. All right. Seems to be playing by TKC rules. Alright, alright. Okay, we got ourselves a ground pound as well. Honestly, controls really well so far. Okay, mash. Bonus. Cool. Okay, I can dig this so far. So far, so good. Hang on. yeah, alright. Pretty standard fare for platforming. Controls are really good. Like, nothing too crazy, but that's to be expected, honestly. Oh. Well, that could have gone poorly if I missed that one, but you know. Hang on. No, there's very much a bonus past that. Hmm. Huzzah! Alright! Standard stuff. You know what? I can appreciate the controls being this tight. Okay. And yeah, next. Good. So far, nothing too crazy. There we go. Okay. Come on, let me up. Not what I wanted to do just yet. Oh! Aha! Alright, I had a feeling. So bonus round time. Nope, come on. Alright, caught that one a little closer, but we're doing good. So. Smooth. Oh! Nope. I need to remember my controls a little better than that. so something's bound to appear for collecting all these. I know my platforming tropes. No? Huh. Alright, yeah, there's something there. You don't make a path like that for nothing. Or maybe you do for the collectibles, I guess. So the timing here is tight. Doable. Oh, wait, no, you have to finish the level to collect everything. Alright, well, that's science for later, I suppose. Hello, Erica! Welcome! I'm playing a platformer! Been a little bit, hasn't it? Nostalgia and impulse purchases. Strong, right? It was out as of the 16th, actually. And, like, I read all of... Not all, but I read a bunch of, like, the old Franco-Belgian comics there. Like, my friend was very into Tintin. I read some, let's see. What were the ones that I read the most? It was Asterix, Obelix, Lucky Luke. Hello, Beer Force! Hope you're doing alright. Honestly, it's fun. The Disney cartoon. Boy. The Disney cartoon actually wasn't very faithful to the source material. So they didn't get to make they didn't do a second season of the Disney one. But, what was it? Marathon did... Yeah, Marathon and Samka did more. This one actually was, like, of those old comics, I believe Marsupilami had the most, seasons? Series? Because it had, like, at least a couple, I think it was a couple by Marathon, and then afterwards it moved on to Samka. Honestly, And I will say, like, in terms of just the gameplay, like, this is pretty... It's pretty standard Donkey Kong Country platforming collecting stuff, but it controls real tight. It's nicely responsive. The folks making this apparently made the engine, so they know what they were doing, and it shows. Oh. I am once again demonstrating my great skill with platforming. Ow. I think it is going to be on Switch. I think it is... I don't know if it's going to be on Switch. It's... I wouldn't be surprised if it did, like... It is. Alright. I don't know if Switch had a different release date planned or anything, but... I can say this released on the 16th on Steam, so... Oh. Honestly, this wouldn't be a bad one if you want just like some nice light platforming. There we go. Oh, nope, okay. Well, I kind of saved it. I managed not to get myself hurt there, is the thing. I say as I immediately get myself hurt, but hey, there's health nearby. Oh. Is that... all of the feathers, okay. Very Tropical Freeze-esque like that sometimes. Okay, now... I could be wrong, don't quote me on this, but I do remember reading that each of these Marsupilamis, these aren't actually the kids from the previous series that were as far as TV shows and comics go. These aren't related to that family. Apparently, as best I can tell, what I've found for names so far are Hop, Hope, and Punch, but don't take my word as the honest truth. I'm not 100% certain. I haven't done much digging. But supposedly, this is supposed to kind of, I guess, be a pilot tie-in something to a series, to what will be an animated televised series. Again, this is what I've heard. I can't confirm it for truth. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's do an actual level with the guy now. To my understanding, there's no different stats depending on which one you pick. Just pick whichever one you feel like. Okay, good to know. Right. There's totally... Usual platforming rules apply. 100 collectibles, in this case fruit, are your extra life. The game's... If you start on normal, the game starts you with 10 lives, actually. It's pretty generous. Gosh, though, it shows these guys knew the engine as well as they did, because the game feels good to move in. I do like that they did do the wrecking ball tail thing. Like, that is kind of such an iconic thing that the Marsu does. They couldn't just not have it be part of the moveset. Okay. Going to wind up going under the radar? I don't know, it depends. Like... Like, I'd say that if this were maybe a, like, if this were Asterix and Obelix, I would agree. If this were Lucky Luke, I'd agree. Tintin, maybe not. Like, Tintin is pretty known. I would venture Marsupilami is not super known, but folks would see it and go, oh. Simply because it is the one that had, like, the most televised, like, TV series. This was a TV series? Yeah, there were a few seasons of it. Like, there was originally the Disney one, but that wasn't particularly faithful. But there were also a few ones after the Disney. Like, there was Marsupilami, there was me and there was my friend Marsupilami, our neighbors, the Marsupilamis. Oh boy. Nope. Like, as far as the old Franco-Belgian comics go, this one had the most presence as far as TV. What kind of fruit? I don't remember. I didn't get to read enough Marsupilami to actually know as much as I would like to. Ow! Not where I wanted to go. Ooh. I wonder, does... No, don't... That doesn't... Alright. Oh wait, no. Memento. Ooh, jeez. Ow. Well, not how they intended you to get that, but you know what? I'll consider that one skill. Oh, no, don't bounce high. Oof. Smooth. There we go. Oh, neat. Okay. So when we die, we don't lose our collectible. Just, you do need to finish the stage to keep them all logged as collected. Let's just go back. There's a piranha here. Yeah, the health pickups are piranhas because that's one of the main things in the comics that you see the Marsupilami eat. So, I'm really good at this game, in case you couldn't tell. Oh. So, yeah. Still, I'm enjoying it. Like, this is a nice, light, easy to play, streamlined? I don't know if that's the right word. But it's a well-made platformer. Like, way better than I would have expected so far from a licensed game in particular. Like, the controls are tight. Faster than his shadow. Hey! That's actually a reference to Lucky Luke. Lucky Luke, the man who shoots faster than his shadow. L'homme qui tire plus vite que son ombre. Yeah, it has a couple of physical releases. Like, it's got the... Like it's getting a collector's edition and, like, the special tropical whatever edition. Which comes with, like, a sticker pack and, like, a door hanger and stuff. You know, the kinds of things you would expect to find as merch for the comics back if you were collecting that kind of stuff back in the day. An alternate level titled Massive Destruction. Huh. Shout out to the music, by the way. Like, yeah, I definitely can dig the music. There don't seem to be character differences. It's just pick whichever one you like. So, you know, nothing like the girl doesn't hit as hard, but it goes faster, etc. One little detail I've noticed that they did keep is that, I'm going to assume the female one is Hope, but both of the male Marsupilamis go Hooba, as you know, just undoubtedly. But the female one, they paid attention to the source material. She says Hoobi, which is a thing from the original comics. So I'm just mentioning because it's neat to see that they did pay attention. Ow. Oh, but we can keep trying. Okay, you know what? I'd like this. Just gonna pretend I didn't mess that one up quite so quickly. I swear, I can platform. I promise. No. Okay. You know what? I can accept that. But I appreciate that this game isn't going super easy either. Or, like, maybe it is, but I'm bad at platforming. Like, could be either, but I appreciate that it doesn't feel like... Oh! Bugger. Oh, good. Okay, that didn't jump me ahead. I was kind of worried. Oh, wow, you... Yeah, your movement's pretty smooth, all things considered. Yeah, that's my guess. Like, you have to collect it and survive, kind of like Celeste's strawberries, right? Oh! Like that. Alright, let's try not to mess this up now. Ooh, gosh. There's nothing else down here? No. Alright. Well, crumbs are an extra life, as expected. Ah! What did I... No. No. Ah, okay, right. Just in the level, they won't mess you up that badly. Not quite. Alright, we're doing pretty good. I get the feeling... I get the distinct impression that this is going to be one of those things where it's going to get harder and harder as it goes along. I'm gonna probably start having more problems trying to 100% things later. Alright, come on. Probably more worth 100% than that. Yeah, most likely, I'd imagine. Honestly, more fun as well. Like, this controls... I can't overstate it. It controls nice and tight. It doesn't feel loose. Like, Iggy's Egg Adventure. Hello. Okay. Introducing new mechanics as we go along. I will say, this game's been good about keeping... Well, okay, I won't say this yet. But this game hasn't made anything feel too one-off yet. We've used the stuff we've learned pretty consistently so far, but we're only in the first world, so more on that later. Oh, hey. They only have so many layouts, I guess. Oh, no. Okay, I actually probably had a lot more time than I thought, but the music picks up real quick. Gosh. Alright, and every enemy has their little attack animation they do before coming in and hitting you. Or coming after and hitting you and stuff. That's actually pretty useful for, like, judging when you need to dodge. Yeah. Alright. Momentum control is pretty important. Momentum control is important, but you have a lot more control over it than in the last game with a lot of momentum issues. So this... Again, this shows it was designed by folks who know the engine they're working in. Oh! I'm definitely gonna make it look harder than it is because I'm not very good at platforming. Thank you. I love that you just send even, like, the bigger enemies, like that dude, absolutely sailing when you run into them with that. Oh! You know what? That one... Yeah, like... At the end of the day, Marsupilami is a series that was originally made for, you know, a somewhat younger audience. Like, it was the kind of bande dessinée that you'd have someone who's... what am I trying to say? It was the kind of comic you'd start reading at a younger age, and maybe you'd keep up with it, maybe you wouldn't. I'm fumbling because, you know, me and platformers, I love them. Not always good at them. Ow. I will say, just as another thing, well, me saying it yet again rather than as another thing. Geez, I could have played that a bit smarter if I'd waited a second. But I will say, this game just feels really good to get your momentum up and get going in. Ooh. Yeah, that's just an extra life. did notice there is indeed a time trials feature. I'm not sure if I'll go for it, but... Ooh! Okay, well, that was what I get for letting my mouse slip way too far below the game window. But yeah, there's a time trials feature. Fruit market. Spend 4 tickets. Sure, I've got plenty. Slide out of. Uh-huh. I get what this is. This is a life grinding level. So do good in the challenges, collect tickets, and you can get extra lives for if you're like me and you tend to not platform well when the time comes. Yeah, fair enough. Like, okay. You know what? Fair. Oh, and the price increases if you're doing them if you do them over in a session, I bet. Again, props to the music as well, like... It's maybe not astounding, but it's pretty darn good. I dig the beat, I dig... Gosh, those are some good... Are those trumpets? Not sure if those would be trumpets or some other sort of horn, but they're good. Music's doing some work, keeping the pace. I'm enjoying it. You know, I wonder if we'll get any remixes of, like, the Marathon or Samka intro themes. I misjudged where I'd land. Oh gosh, these are going fast. Yeah, that is a nice detail. Oh! I promise I can platform. Okay, so I definitely want to bounce on you when you're up there. Okay, just to make... Okay. Well, that one was my own fault. That was a little odd, but, you know, c'est la vie. Eesh. I'm okay. Oh. Oh. Nope. Alrighty. Zip lining. Let's give this a go. Okay. Nope. Again, I like that you can just keep retrying these bonus segments. More games should do that, honestly. For people like me who aren't particularly coordinated or good at platforming, you know? I don't need to get these perfect, but there is a certain margin for error that I shouldn't pass. Shoot. Alright, come on. I'll get a handle on this eventually, and it will serve me all the better. Once I get to it, there we go. I came so close the first couple of times as well. That said, I'm gonna be right back. Because, you know, the ideal thing for when I'm doing a platformer that is presenting some degree of challenge is to have another drink. I'm sure that's a rule that is written somewhere. Also, I'll definitely be getting that last one again. That was nice and tart. Kind of fruity tart. Like berries. This one, I'm curious of. These have all been let to age. I went and got some fancy drinks. Alright, Erica. Cheers, and enjoy the meal when you have it. Ooh. That is honestly fair. I flubbed that one. There we go. Okay. Be gone, bird. Okay. Yeesh. Need to be moving before you try and attack when you want to do that roll. Alright. Please come back. You know what? Oh. Alright, you know what? We did miss a feather, so I'm okay. Uh-oh. Yes! Alright. I mean, planned. Totally planned. Why would you think otherwise? I can platform. Okay. I got nervous. High-speed line. Okay. Hit me. Just got ourselves, I guess, a boss level? Oh. Okay, I almost messed that up. No! No! Bugger. Well, alright, that one. Again, this is mostly me messing up. No fault on the game's part. This game is well done. I'm just not very good at platforming. I'm glad they're fairly lenient. Wait. Oh! Right. I'm... Stop. Game. Come on. That was a bit annoying that it kept doing that. But hey, we got one. That's boss level 1, done. Sante. Though, probably shouldn't have sent him flying, seeing as we're trying to stop him and all. Alright. We can continue on for a bit, yeah. Alright. So we don't always want to KO the beetles because they're bouncy. Alright. No. Let's go. Hello. Oh, and these change. Cool. Oh. Alright. I see the direction this is going. Oh, wait. I bet you I can get the extra life back here. If I get my momentum just right. Because you carry it when you bounce. Mm-hmm. Aha. Whoa. Alright, we're doing good, though. Introducing new mechanics, keeping old ones. So far, so good. Mm-hmm. I had a suspicion. Alright, and we've got some more magic being involved. Ew. Ew. I don't need the extra life. I see you there in the corner. Ooh. Ha. Yeah. This game's... Let's say... It's not doing anything that breaks the mold exceptionally, but... It's fun. It's a good, nice, light platformer. Easy to get a handle on. Very well polished in terms of controls. It's a property some folks would definitely be familiar with, so if you're a fan of that, feel free to grab it. This game's excellent. So far. Thoroughly enjoying it thus far. I remember hearing it's not very long, which, I mean, I suppose that would be a thing when this... I don't know. It would be a bit of a shame if this is only... Jeez, 89 feathers. I'm already at 38. How many are there? How many levels are there, I wonder? I get the feeling my main complaint is I'm just going to wish there was more of it. Because I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. I don't know if I'd honestly be good enough to go for the time trials, but, you know. Okay. Getting some old school DKC here, where if you're in the middle of that when you're going off the edge, you've still got your jump. Okay. Chaining a baddie bounce like that always feels good. When you can make it happen and it just works out. Uh-oh. No, I'm not getting whatever... No. All I lose is the life. I got my collectibles. Oop. Well, I could have done that with a little more grace, I'll admit. For an extra life? To make up for the one I lost? No. Alright, for the dragon. What? I very much did not have my mouse over there. It did not crash. Also, hello, Lash. Welcome. A sleepy as hell host? Well, I appreciate it, mate. So, Lash, let me ask you, what do you know of Franco-Belgian comics? Are there any that you followed? Any of the Tintin, the Asterix and Obelix, etc.? Seeing as, you know, this is what I'm playing. Lovely. I am ever thankful this game doesn't make you do the whole level if you flub the bonus. Yeah, Asterix is definitely, probably the one I'm the most familiar with. I also read some Tintin, some Lucky Luke. This, I know mostly through the fact that my younger brother watched some of the cartoons when he was growing up. So, like, second-hand exposure. I know Marsupilami a bit. It's an offshoot when I remember from way back, having read an issue of. I remember liking it, but that's all I... Yeah, Marsupilami originated in the Spirou comics. I can say, Flash, you know, on the off chance you like platformers, really good control, like, exceptionally polished. Out. I'm making it look way harder than it is because, you know, all of my insane platforming talent. It's a relatively standard Donkey Kong Country type game. But I cannot emphasize, though, the control is so tight. Like... Uh-oh. I'm making mistakes. But I will say the same thing I did about when I was playing Ori. I'm making mistakes, but they're all my mistakes. From the Spirou comics, but it wasn't named that, not named that in Dutch. So you're not. The original French name was the original French name is, as said, Marsupilami, or Marsupilami, from marsupial, which I believe is said roughly the same in French. I don't know for sure. And ami being friend, so the name literally comes out as marsupial friend. Okay, you're going to introduce us to the moving ones now. Again, it's pretty standard, but it's well made. And I can't fault it. Like, this is a good platformer, really nice and solid. It's not doing anything revolutionary. A DK clone with an oldest... Yeah, it's that. This is Donkey Kong Country, but as performed by 3 new Marsupilami, because apparently these 3 characters are going to be part of a new series that's supposedly in the works. Oh, I thought I could... Okay, well, I flubbed that one a little. Actually, just to make sure you don't run into me from behind while I'm doing this. Ooh. Relatively obscure. Well, relatively obscure, but being entirely fair, Marsupilami was of the various Franco-Belgian comics there, etc. I do believe Marsupilami was the one that had the most, at least the most televised success. Because it did have its own offshoot comics that ended up being its own thing, but Marsupilami is, I think, the only one that had multiple series. But that was how long ago? Oh boy. We're 2021. I think Our Neighbours, the Marsupilami, was early 2000s? There's nothing to the left. Did I miss any? I didn't miss any feathers. But yeah, we've got 3 new Marsupilami, which, if I remember the tiny bit of research I did correctly, looks like the cartoon lasted in the 2010s. Okay, I was wrong. Your wiki... Fair. But yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, though, with these 3 being new and not actually the Marsupilami cubs? Kits? I'm not sure what the term for that would be. But they're not the 3 of them from, like, the familiar, like, the comics... Or, well, the not standalone, but the Marsupilami comics or the Marathon and Samka shows. These 3 are supposed to be 3 new ones, which, from the tiny bit of wikiing I did, brings the total amount of known Marsupilami to 12? I think? But yeah, new ones, but, you know, totally kind of using the idea of the 3 original Marsupilami kits to get people a bit familiar. You've got the boy, the girl, well, you've got 2 boys, a girl. One's got all dark fur. I have flubbed my wording. But yeah. This is a this is a pretty darn good platformer. New animated series was announced in 2010. Okay, 2019. So I imagine that'll be coming out relatively soon, seeing as they made a video game for it. Derivative as hell, but competent. Much worse ways to be a platformer. You could be, example, like Bubsy 3. Yeah! Like, it's... Ow. Okay, I could have done that with more grace. No, let's not. Gosh. Like, I mean, if you're above 30, you deserve no quarter. Very much. So, okay. Right, momentum is important, and I need to be careful with it. I promise I can do this video game thing. Just platforming is difficult. Bear with me. That said, it is worth noting I'm thoroughly enjoying this, even if I am, like, playing terribly, because I'm not good at platformers. Preferably when... Oh no, I have seen it, don't worry. You're sleepier than you thought. That's fair. Rest well, then, mate. You didn't Oh no. Oh well, don't worry. Ah! Okay, let's try and pick up the pace. Hopefully without getting myself smacked. Ooh, I can do this though. Oh boy. Wait, what did I... Hang on. Phew. Alright. Oh boy. Ow. Eesh. Well, I've performed better at these. How am I doing? I'm due for a feather, I think. No! Ow. Like, they do a good job of it. Ow. Purely cosmetic. Like, the most noteworthy difference is the fact that the female Marsupilami says Hooby instead of Hooba, which is comic accurate. Uh-oh. Spot. Well played. Yeesh. There we go. Oh, this is fun. You know what? Hey, Matty, what's this? This is Marsupilami Hoobadventure. Basically, this game released on the 16th of this month, in November, as sort of the precursor, I guess, pilot, something like that, to a new animated series for the Marsupilami franchise. Oh, okay, yep. Marsupilami being a Franco-Belgian comic, Marsupilami the character originated in Spirou and Fantasio. Okay. Yeah. Of course, when we're talking about Franco-Belgian comic, Asterix and Obelix probably would be the most known. I wouldn't doubt that. I mean, I don't know all of them, but you know a bunch of them just living here in Quebec. Like, in French as a second language, they're often used to, well, as things you have to learn and, well, you have to read them for French as a second language pretty often. Followed fairly closely by Tintin. Yeah. My friend was more into Tintin than I was. I know it through, like, second-hand osmosis because of that, but yeah. But yeah, Strike Back. This game is fairly pretty much a how to say, amazing, a Donkey Kong Country type game. Like, if you played Tropical Freeze and the like, this game's general gameplay will resonate quite well with you. Asterix just one for the visual style, the comedy, and the general style, right? I can agree. And I appreciate all the puns in the French Asterix and Obelix. What I'm still surprised they made was Centurion and, like, just in French, was Centurion Antivirus. Centurion Antivirus. Antivirus. Yes. I swear I can words. Competent platformer, though derivative as hell from the Donkey Kong games, but very competent. Antivirus, yes, it happened fairly frequently. Nothing wrong. It is, exactly. And honestly, in this case in particular, pun names are very common. I mean, you know, that was just kind of a thing Asterix and Obelix did. Still have the village chief's name in English. Vital statistic. Oh! You see, I never got to read them in English. I read them in French. I don't remember the chief's name, but I remember the difference in the bard's name. Because in English it's cacophonix, but in French it's assurance à tout risque. Assurance à tout risque. So, because of like the fact he's always calling down thunderstorms with his voice, all like total coverage insurance translated to French and all. Assurance tout risque. Yeah, that's fair. There were some good ones. Like I remember a couple of the Roman camps. There was Laudunum and Pizzibonum. And the chief originally Abracurix. Aquario. Yes. Oh. Like. I can't remember the third game. I can't either. Like. Okay, but honestly. Like, I've got the Sonic comics I'm collecting. Just finished up the manga series that my friend's mother and my mom and them were getting for me. Like, if I were to start another collection, because I've already got the Pokemon Adventures manga, I'm collecting Redwall. If I were to start another one, it might be Asterix and Obelix or something along those lines. Just to have them. Because I love the hardcover of those books. They would look so good if I were to get like another bookshelf for it. Yeah, let's do a bonus level. Oh, okay. Yeah, bonus levels are... You get tickets by doing well in the bonus games in each level. These are just here to help you get more lives. Because they know some folks playing these are going to play like I do and not do great. Aquarium, Lanum, Pizzibona... I can't remember the... Uh-oh. Alright, fuck it. That's fair. Grabbing your... Ooh, fair enough. Let me know what it is. Trapdoor challenge. Let's do it. Oh, it's... Alright, yeah. I should have figured it was this one. Babo rum. Oh. Honestly, I should have remembered that one. That's like my favorite dessert. But nowhere here makes them. I would absolutely love a good baba au rhum one of these days soon. Raft peril. Oh, joy. Time for a raft level. I'm gonna do great. I knew if I kept checking the left one of these days it would pay off. Oh, it's a turtle. Okay. Well, that just made this, like, notably more interesting than if it were just a raft. Oh, and that idyllic music. I'm using that word right, I hope. Uh-oh. Right. Okay, you guys are spiked on top here. Oh! I was not expecting you to come at me from the side. No. Oh, I can make that. Okay, I can totally make that, though. Yeah, an auto-scroller. I am digging this music, though. This just peaceful raft music. Ah! Smooth. Oh. Smooth. Turtle, come on. Okay. Okay, I can totally do this, though. There we go. Ah. Rude. Yeah, no. Ah! I was hoping to avoid you. I could be going crazy going for all of those, but, you know, life's too short. Ugh. I didn't think I was gonna make that. No, I didn't make that. You know, if this one's just these, that's a good way to try and make up for lost lives. Eh. Whew. All right. I appreciate that that tail grab has such range. I'm gonna wait until you're kind of here. Ow! Bugger. Ha! Oh boy, that could have been bad. All right. Why do I keep doing that? Alright, come on. I don't want to get too far ahead. I get the feeling getting too ahead of myself would not be good for my health like that. I should really just learn to, you know, enjoy my time, stop, smell the roses. All those things folks tell you are good for you, but you never really stop to find out about. Do we have an idle animation? There we go. Aha. I had a feeling you were going to be somewhere soon. All right, so what have we got? Bouncing. Ooh. Okay, come on. Thankfully, the bonus levels aren't as rigorous as the dojo challenges themselves. Boom. Oh, okay, we've got a bouncing one. Okay. No! Darn it. Nice try. Yeah. Thankfully, collectibles stay collected. So I've only got the one of them to worry about. Joy, Colin. I would say I'm better than that, but that really is just about my skill when it comes to platforming. It seems like it. I mean, I'm not one to complain. Hello? Excellent. Alright. Yeah, they really kind of are at this point. Alternate level. You know what? Let's see what this gallery is all about. Okay, we got ourselves some concept art. Right. For whatever reason, this game uses Q as left and D as right. Let's... Do these have titles, or are they just... oh, they're diorama. Hey, it's the that's the Marsupilami nest. Based on the one we all know. And this is just scenes in the game. Okay. Well, oh, we can run... We have things of the enemies. Okay. Fair. Cool. Music! Alright, I definitely appreciate this. Progress? 100%. Oh, there's only 3 worlds? Oh. Okay, yeah, as I expected, my main complaint is going to be I wish there was more of it. This has been a fun game, though. I'm looking forward to doing more of this, so... Let's just quickly go and check to see if anyone's live. I hope you all enjoyed, because I certainly have. Like, it's been a blast just playing a nice, easy handling collectathon platformer. So, doesn't seem like an... Oh, right. Sal doesn't stream on Wednesdays anymore. That's why I don't have someone to raid right now. Okay. So, yeah. It's been a pleasure having all of you here. I hope you all have enjoyed this game as much as I have so far. It was on sale not long ago, like just a little starting up sale. I can highly recommend it so far. It's fun and well made, so yeah. Take care, everyone. Oh, hey, big follow spot to end off the evening. Huzzah! You're ruining the moment. Okay, so before that somewhat, mostly rather impolite interruption, let's get back to what we were saying. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed this. Look into the game if you've been liking it. Like, I can hardly recommend it so far, and I've only played a world and a half of it. So, hope you all have a great evening. Take care of yourselves. Au revoir.